Likutei Moharan Torah Chav Gimel. We're holding by Seif base. So after we have explained that whoever it is that believes that the Kodesh Baruch Hu can sustain him with a little bit of shtadlos, and he's not running after money, such a person, is connected to the illumination, to the light of the Ponim de Kedusha, the face of holiness, which is synonymous with life and with simcha. And anybody that does not believe that the Kodesh Baruch Hu can be mefanesim easily, he's running after money with great ishtadlus and with toil and with tirchis and higiyas. And that ties him to the face of Sitra Achra. And this is choshech, this is darkness, and atzvos, this is sadness, and it's misa, and avodah zarah, it's death, and it's idol worshiping. In fact, all the idols of the world, all are intrinsic in money, in money. Okay, that sounds fine. Let's make a bracha. Now comes the question: how does one escape Taivas moment? Taivas moment, it's people need money. They need money to live. V'da, the tikkun bris kodesh, by being sanctified, when it's all upon Sitra Achra. This is how a person saves himself from Sitra Achra, from Taivas moment. And he gets to believe that Kodesh Baruch Hu can be mefanesim with a small sin, and he's not chasing money with great efforts. Because these are two parallel bechinas. In other words, actually, one against the other. Kaldei dam bris, that's the blood of the bris, which represents a tikkun, a rectification. Nistaken dam nida, that rectifies the blood of nida, which is Taivas moment. That's Taivas moment. As we said before, Taivas moment is Zav on nida, and their gold will be a nida. It's Kmo shekosov gam bedam brisech, as it is also said, also in the blood of your bris, through the bris kodesh, through the act of sanctifying oneself. Shilachti asirayich libo, I have freed your prisoners from jail, from bor. The jails in those days used to be a pit. The lower the prisoners into a pit, throw food down, no way to get out. As it says in Tikkun Zohar, Bol B'Atchol. The Tikkun Zohar says that the pit represents the spleen. This is Tchol. This spleen, the Tchol, is the Malchus of the Klippa. It says that Yosef was thrown into a pit. He says, Vabor Re'ek en bo mayim. It is empty and it has no water in it. She says, why is the Torah says that he doesn't have any water in it? But we already said it was empty. So obviously it doesn't have any water in it. And he says, no, mayim en bo. It doesn't have water. But snakes and scorpions, it does have. So That pit represents the Malchus, the Sitra Achra. Malchus, the Kedusha, has mind. It's called Brecha, it's called a pool. It's called Brecha Mishon Bracha. You know, all the Bracha, all the Shefa, all the Sefirot comes through the Zeranpin, through the Yesod. It fills up the Malchus. And the Malchus distributes the Shefa to the world. But the Malchus, the Sitra Achra, is a בור ריק, אין בו מים. החשים והקווים יש בו. So it says, בדם בריסך, by sanctifying yourself. In Yiner Bris Kodesh, shilachti esirayach mibo. I will free the prisoners from the bow. And it says the bow, that's the, because it's filled with, it's about the klipa full with snakes and scorpions. And it is the spleen, the tchol, that brings the morash chayra natzvas. This is the origin. From the secretions of the spleen are the ones that result in morash chayra in atzvas. Shezeh pchinos taivas mon. This represents the type of money. It's b'china beitzavon tochleno. You will eat it, full with sorrow, full with sadness, full with... So in Mele, we have established that it is through the dambris. One escapes the pit of Taivas Mon. You escape Taivas Mon. Okay. So now we know technically this leads to that, but we don't know why. Now that explains why. The reason why the Tikkun HaBris saves a person from the vice of greed. Ki bris hu b'chinas melach. The bris is another manifestation of bris is melach. Melach, the thing of salt, hamamtik, merirus, v'itzavon aparnosa. Salt in itself is salty.
Yeah.
But when you put it into food, it sweetens the food. Without salt, food has no taste. It's bland. It's only when you put the salt in the food, suddenly, all the tastes that are intrinsic in the food, they wake up and they're established. The chefs call the salt the magnifying glass of the taste. When you put salt, it magnifies the taste. So otherwise it's bland. It's like bitter. It's like nothing. When you put salt in it, it brings it to life. The bris is melach because it is through shmiras habris that it sweetens the bitterness and the anguish which are tied with parnosim. As it says in the Zohar, ilmalei milcha, if it was not for salt, if it wasn't for salt, for the power of salt, the world would not have been able to sustain the bitterness. The salt is Sfiras HaYesod. It's called Bris Melach Olam. It says, the Midrash says that Al Kol Korbanecho Timlach Melach, on every korban, every offering that is brought to the Mizbeach has to be salted. It's Allah. It says, the Midrash says, Bris Krusa LaMelach, there is a covenant that is struck with salt, that it'll be on all the offerings, all the korbanos. Called Bris Melach Olam. That it's an eternal bris for Melach. So from here you also know that bris and melach are one bechina. They are one together. The name Kodesh of Sfiras HaYesod is Chai Almin. Chai Almin, that lives forever. Chai Almin, Bris Melach Olam. It's all intrinsic in these three words. As mysterious as a Viking. These things of him. There, these. Yeah. Bris Melach Olam. It's like the Melach is the Sfiras HaYesod. It's Tikkun Bris. And that sweetens and does away with the bitterness of the Parnasa. So this one says, Bris Melach Olam. This one says the covenant, Bris Melach Olam. Bris Melach Olam. It says in Sefer Bamidbar. Bris Melach Olam. What it actually means is it is through the bris, which is salt, which is melach. This is how the olam can exist. It doesn't just commit suicide because of the bitterness of life in Panos. This is what it says in the pasuk in Sefer Vayikra: Lo tashbis melach bris elokecha mal min chasecha al kol korbancha timlach melach. Says the pasuk. He says, Rabbeinu says, Lo tashbit melech bris elokecha. You should not ever whack the melech of the covenant of your God from your offering. On every single offering that you bring, says the pasuk, you should spread salt. You should salt it with salt. You should bring salt. Lo tashbis bris melech elokecha. It says elokecha daika. Ki al dei zeh niskasher be'elokus. When you have the melech, when you have the bris, you have the shmiras bris, you are tied with elokus. You're tied with godliness. You attain or upon it. You attain the light of the face, the kedusha. V'nisparish b'avodas salidim. And it keeps you away from avodas salidim, from idol worshiping. K'mo shekosov, mi b'sori echazeh Eloka. From my own basar, I will get to a madrega that I will view my God. It means it is through the basar, which is bris, this even of bris, which is B'sar Kodesh, the B'sar Kodesh, you are zoichet to gaze upon godliness, which is or upon it. K'aldei Tikkun Bris, it is through the Tikkun Bris, me'ir le'atzmoi or pnei melech. It is through the rectification of the Holy Covenant, a person shines to himself the light of the face of the God of life, which is or upon it. And this is what the Gemara says, Melach Momon Chasam. It is through Melach that money is diminished. Melach Momon Chasam. K'adei Melach, which is Tikkun Bris, Nismat Etzlo Tavos Momon. What happens is, it's the Tavos Momon becomes reduced. Okay?
Yeah.
It is almost by far the hardest, this together with both these taivas, the union of Bris Kodesh and the union of money. These are the two hardest taivas to overcome. And it's no wonder they're both tied to one another. The union of Mammon, Nosson says, You notice, we said, Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayim Esim B'Chamim Rabim. You sustain the life, with great charity, Mechayim Esim B'Chamim Rabim, and resurrect the dead with great mercy. What the two has got to do with one another. And it says in this bracha, it says a few times, it says a couple of times, it says Chaim Esim together with Parnasa. What's it got to do? Why this tandem? What is this Siamese twin doing together? What was the shachas of one another? Because every single other thing, every other need is periodic. Refuah, the entire Am Yisrael is Hashem Shalem Refuah. But most of a person's life, he's healthy. Most people, most of their lives, they're healthy. When somebody becomes sick, then what do you need it for? Everything else is like that. But there's one thing that a person needs all the time is parnasa. Every day, all the time. Now, that causes a person to lower his focus into the here and now. Now I need parnasa. That's what I need right now. And being that it's pressure. So the taiva is, to grab from here, to grab from there, to make a shortcut over here, and just because you need. It also says, remember, everything that's happening with you now has to do with your eternal life. The Tchias HaMesim. So the way that you are doing your parnasa, that you are attaining your parnasa, should be tied up together with the awareness that anything that I do today is not going anywhere. I may not remember it, but it stays with me all the way to Tchias HaMesim. So a person shouldn't be, penny wise and dollar foolish. And when does a person, when a person steals or a person is ma'ana, whatever it is, when he lacks someone in Kodesh Baruch Hu, he thinks we're not parnasa, but he needs a little help. He needs a little. It's a big nisan. It's a very big nisan. It's a hard thing. Hashem should save us from Taivas moment. I saw yesterday somebody that, in a specific enterprise that deals with sales and stuff like this. And the Taivas moment was so blunt, and the face of this person was mamish in darkness, mamish deep in choshech, deep in choshech. He spoke such gusto about the Taivas moment and this and that, and you sell them and you shech them and you squeeze them. And if they don't have, you borrow from your family, you sell your home. You're just like to the nth degree. And it's like that. It's you're like looking at an orc. You're like, Purim Sitra Hashem Yerachem. Shem Yetzirah.